Let's get started. We'll reach our arms up, inhale, exhale, right into our forward fold flow. So down, bend our knees, and then press and reach back up. Exhale, flowing between forward fold and that extended mountain. And if you want to, adding in a back bend. We're going to quick 30-minute class. Try to get as much as we can into this. It'll be full body with a focus on mid-back. Great for your posture. One more. We'll meet all the way down in forward fold, letting our head be heavy. Just let it hang, let it dangle, bend the knees. And then bending our knees, stepping back to downward facing dog. Pedaling our feet. Pressing the earth away with our hands. Inhaling to all fours. Then bringing the hands right underneath our shoulders. We're flowing through, thread the needle, right arm reaching up. And then sweeping underneath until the shoulder comes down. Then we press into that left hand, lift you up. We'll flow, stay with the same side. Get our hips up above our knees. So we're working our tricep, our chest on the left arm. And stretching and opening up our mid-back. Hold it right down. So that right palm is up, and you can take your left hand onto your low back, making sure there's no weight in our head. Awakening our mid-back. Our low back flat, strong. Wonderful. Left hand comes down onto the mat. We'll push ourselves back up to all fours and do the flow on the other side, rising up and sweeping through for our thread the needle. So we keep our hips up above our knees, our core. So kind of hold us here. Let's do 2 more and we'll hold it down. One side will feel better than the other. Sweep it all the way through, palm up, and shift the weight a little bit forward so it comes right onto our shoulder, not our head, and then tuck our head behind us as a modification or another layer. Wonderful. That right hand goes back into the mat. We press up into some cat and cows. Exhaling cat, inhaling cow. Warm up our spine. Get it moving. Last cat, last cow. We'll hold that all fours and do some figure eights with our hips. So the right hip going out, making a circle, coming back to all fours, and the other hip going out. Reaching back, making that circle, coming right back to reset. Feels lovely. We need that nice hip mobility for our bird of paradise later on. Last one. Right up to downward facing dog again. Exhale. And flowing between downward facing dog and plank on an inhale. Exhaling downward dog. Inhaling plank. Start to wake up the shoulders. As you've got about 5 more of them. Breathe and flow. And now that down dog is going to turn down dog straight into up dog. So we flip the feet, up dog, flip, then down dog. Between those 2 poses now, up dog and down dog. If you tend to always flip the same foot first, try to flip the other foot. I know, you got to use your brain on that one. Last one. We'll hop, step, or jump up between the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold, exhale. Sweep to chair, breathe in. Exhale to mountain. All right, roll those shoulders back. We'll get right into it. Our sun salutations up to the top of your mat. Find some space between those amazing feet of yours. They just carry you around all day. It's so great. Open up the chest. Now let's flow. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, dive. Exhale, halfway lift. Breathe in. Hop, step, or jump. Chaturanga or plank. Up dog or cobra, or hold that plank. Downward dog. Right foot between the hands. One lunge. And right back to chaturanga or hold your plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Left foot between the hands. One lunge, breathe in. Right back to chaturanga or your plank. Hold or flow, up dog, cobra. And then downward facing dog. Gazing up between the hands, hop, step, or jump. Feet up between them, we lift. And then fold. Chair, breathe in. Exhale, standing up into mountain. And again, inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, dive. Halfway lift in. Exhale, fold. Hop, step, or jump back. Chaturanga or plank. Up dog or cobra. Back to downward dog. Left foot between the hands, find a lunge. Chaturanga or plank. Breathe out. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right foot up there for your lunge. Whoa. Chaturanga or plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Hop, step, or jump. Up between the hands, we lift and fold. Chair, breathe in. Exhale, strong mountain. We've got one more. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, dive. Lift, strong back. Fold. Hop, step, or jump. Chaturanga or plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Right foot between the hands. If you want to look where you want to place it, or close your eyes, flow to lunge. Chaturanga, or plank, or hold. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Left foot between the hands. Rise to your lunge. Our back heel's nice and high. Chaturanga or plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Looking up between our hands, hop, step, or jump. Oh, getting close. Halfway lift. We're gonna jump through one day, okay, girls? Fold again. Chair, breathe in. Exhale, mountain. All right. Get right into the work. Our right foot up to the top of your mat. You've got a strap nearby, possibly for that bird of paradise. Okay, left foot goes back. And we're in a runner's lunge first. So knee down. We're reaching our chest forward, so our hip flexors coming towards the mat. It's like you want to just take off. Breathe. Rising up into a full lunge. Great job. Left heel down. Right hand or elbow to the knee or to the floor. In a side angle or block underneath this top hand. So floor, block, knee, and then reach towards me with your left hand or up towards the top of your mat. Think about your obliques, so the side of your body, nice and strong and engaged, and then lifting you up. As our right arm reaches up, we go into a reverse warrior. Sinking into our legs. A little option today, grabbing your right hand, right where your forearm meets your hand, creates space in your wrist, and tipping back. Opening up the mid part of your back and your lower rib to your hip. Got a long sequence on this front leg being bent. Enjoy. Back to our side angle, this time with the left hand up. So if you want to, grab your strap and let it drop down back behind you. I'm going to take a little break from my head, just so I can show you from the back. So eventually that elbow is going to bend with the back of your left hand on your back. Yeah. Then your other hand, palm faces, and you reach with your thumb so that you can bend this elbow for either your strap or you try to bring your hands together. Okay, so now you've set yourself up in the bind. So we bring that strap or our arms is underneath our thigh. We look back at our back foot and then at our front, and we bring that back foot up behind our front, kind of the heel makes a bit of an L shape, the two heels come together. Then pressing into the left foot, you can lift just your right heel off or start to lift the chest, rising up into our bird of paradise. We come here and then working on, while bending and straightening that leg. Oh, it takes a lot of focus to get your leg to just move when you're up there. Great job. All right, let it go. Woo. We will do dancer's pose on that leg now. So the weight's on our left foot. Yeah, we will. You can put your strap on. I'm gonna try without my strap today. So last week we had the strap with an option to reach your hands kind of back towards it. Otherwise, we'll do no strap today with an option to try to reach both of our hands back once we hinge. All right, so you can hinge with or without your strap. Either reach forward, reach back with your strap, or try to reach both hands back for your foot. Feel your chest open. So we want that chest open, the shoulder blades to come together. When you are ready, great job, ladies. Take a forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Hop, step, or jump back to your chaturanga or your plank. You can hold that pose or flow into an up dog. And then back to down dog. Bringing the left foot up between the hands, we'll drop our right knee into our runner's lunge on the other side, shifting our hip forward, stretching out our hip flexor, finding your breath, remembering why you're here. We'll engage the core, tuck the toes, lift the knee, and then lift up into a full lunge. Our right heel going down onto the mat, left elbow to either our knee or left hand to the mat. And that right arm reaching long, bringing your bicep by your ear, reaching towards the front of the room. Settle to your breath. Whatever pose we choose, we should be able to breathe freely. Rising up into reverse warrior. So now the left hand reaching up. You can choose to grab your hand, a little tip back, or bring your head right in between your biceps. Sink into the legs, press into both of our feet. Breathe. Back to side angle, only this time that hand reaching up. Actually grab your strap first if you're going to be using it for bird of paradise. It goes back behind you. So we've either got our strap or we're reaching to bring our fingertips together. Whatever works. Oops. When you're ready, you'll bring your back foot close to your front foot. Excellent. And then we start to lift that left foot up. The strap, so the strap, we don't want it to be in our butt, underneath that leg, lifting up, keeping the chest as proud as possible. And then if it feels okay, doing some bending and straightening with this leg. Great job. We've got our dancer. Oh, so let's do some more binds this month too. Okay, so either your strap's on your other foot, your left, I believe. And we do our dancers like last week with the reach back long, or here, engage the core, work towards reaching back for our foot with both of our hands. We're keeping that arm long. forward fold, exhale. I don't know about you guys, but I felt progression after last week already. I did it about 20 times though, halfway lift. Fold, hop, step, or jump back to your plank. You can hold that plank and do a little flow into up dog or cobra. And then back to downward facing dog. Looking up between the hands. We'll hop, step, or jump, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Sweep all the way up, inhale. To hang onto a chair here to reconnect down through both of our feet. And choose where we want to have our arms today. Here, here, up and there, any version of where you want them. Just do what feels right for your back. 5 more breaths. Forward fold, exhale. Amazing job. All right, we'll make our way to all fours for our garland or our crow practice. And we'll add on this week to our crow, maybe the jump back. If you want to jump back, you can jump back, but of course you don't have to. So our first step would be getting into asana or garland pose. You could have a block underneath your low back. All right, so let's start to squeeze our legs onto the backs of our arms. Just create that feeling of drawing the pelvic floor up. And if you want to, you start your crow practice. Leaning forward, lifting one toe or both. And once you get there, you can try to step one foot back and then the other, or jump back with both feet. I don't know if I trust this block in my face, but I'll try. Come forward. One and then the other, or we'll try both. Oh man. Oh, okay. Great job. Ladies, meet me in boat pose. Love it. All right. While we set up in our boat, we'll stretch our wrists out so that we give them a little break. So sit back, bring our feet up on or off blocks or straight legs. We'll tuck our thumbs in, wrist some love. Awesome. We'll straighten out our right foot. And then the other foot wide across our heart. And then either back to regular or both feet in our pike. Engaging our quads. And go down and lift up into tabletop. Wide across the chest. So now we stretch. And catch our breath. Just get that. All right, make our way to our plank pose because I want to do wild thing today. All right, so we started a full plank or you're in a kneeling plank. Check in with our plank. Our quads are strong. Our creases of our elbows face forward. So the elbows almost are facing back. And then we turn into a side plank, stacking our right foot on top of our left, reaching our right arm up. And let's do the other side, and then I'll show you wild thing. So you can see there. And now that top foot, so most likely your left foot, goes back. Reach long with this arm. That's our wild thing. And we go the other way. So whatever foot is on top is the one that goes back. And you can reach up or towards me. Wild things. Oh, shaky arms, wonderful. I got a shaky arm. Right back to child's pose. Take a little rest. And let's get into the work of our mid back. Bringing it forward and then right down onto our belly. Grab your block. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get your block. Grab your imaginary block. So if you're taking care of your back today at home or here in the studio, put a block underneath your chest to lift you up. If you're okay without it, you're okay. Let's lift the kneecaps up. Trying to get some of our thighs up off the mat and then our block forward. We'll take the block in our right hand out to the side. And our left hand out to the side as well. Then we'll reach back behind us and switch the block to the other hand. Open up. Back to front. We'll go the other way. Out. Back. Forward. Switch. Go the other way. Try not to clench the cheeks too hard. We want to use that back to be holding us here. Woo-wee. Last one. Place that block down. Take a little rest. And rock your hips side to side. And a shoulder stretch. We're bringing our right hand across and our left hand the other way. A block can be good on your head if your head can reach. Wonderful stretch for our shoulders. And then we'll want to do the other one. So bring the other arm in front. Sink down as much as we can. One side will probably feel great, the other side won't. Or maybe they both feel great. Unravel ourselves, roll right over onto your backs to move into bridge. We'll lift the hips up and the arms up. Breathe. You can stay here with the hands up, or you can bring them back behind your head now long, resting your arms back behind you, or cactus arms. Whatever feels better for your traps. Imagine you're still squeezing maybe even a block between your thighs. There's no weight on our head, it's all in the shoulders. Strengthening your back. We'll slowly lower that down onto the mat and move into legs up a wall, or today, shoulder stand, where you lift your hips up. Put your hands underneath your backside. We're trying to reach the feet up towards the sky and draw our elbows together at the back behind us. So you could stay in shoulder stand, it's really great. Or if you wanted to do plow, then you take the feet back behind your head, but this is only if your neck is really super healthy. So if you're taking care of your neck, you wouldn't want to do plow pose, or even bring your knees to try to plug your ears. So this is a big bend on your back, for your neck. Your option is to stay in shoulder stand or legs up a wall. Slowly coming out of that pose and coming back up to shoulder stand. You can start to lower your spine down onto the mat. Rock our knees side to side. Good job. A few little bits of core work here. Let's take the feet. Let's just do some crunches, something close to crunches. We'll lift our shoulder blades up, fingertips to temples, drawing our lowest rib towards our hip. So not too much focused on height. Breathe. Holding here. Slowly lower. Lifting our feet up now, legs up a wall, and then slowly dropping them down towards the mat, but not touching the mat. And then bringing them back up. And if it feels okay today, As you extend your feet, you can extend your arms as well. So you're opening everything up and then bringing it back up. Great work. Meeting here in dead bug, so both of our feet up, both of our hands up. Give our wrists a rest. And stay in dead bug or legs at the wall for Savasana. We have about 4 minutes left. Or I can show you fish pose, which is nice for your mid back. So you have to take a look up here if you want to do fish pose. 2 blocks or a mat. 1 block with the long skinny edge goes between your shoulder blades. 1 block goes back under your head. And that is fish pose with blocks. Or a mat just underneath and across your shoulder blades or bolster. Any other pose that you want to do. A couple minutes to choose what feels good for you. Either your fish with blocks or without, or your regular Savasana. Take a moment to breathe. With every breath out, releasing anxiety, releasing tension. With every breath in, breathing in some healing, some energy, some light. This whole week, giving some extra love to our backs, the mid part of our back. Allow the weight of your body to melt down for just a moment or two. It's okay to let go and relax. It's okay not to think, to just be in your body, your home. Softening the jaw. Softening our hearts, our bellies, our legs. Feeling the earth come from beneath us to support us. I hope that the sun brings you new energy by day. The moon restores you by night. The breeze can blow some new energy into you as well. Make your way to an easy seat. You'll want to awaken up your wrists, your ankles, your toes, and move our head side to side. All right, let's stretch our neck out a bit. Take the right ear towards the right shoulder. Press away with your opposite hand. And then the other side, left ear, left shoulder will press away. You can even put some pressure on it with your hand if that feels okay. Bringing it back up, we'll let our chin go towards our chest slightly. Lifting that chin up. Take a big breath in. We'll bring our hands to our mid back again. Open up. And if it feels nice, take a little bow down. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'll see you guys this week or whenever you make it in. Goodbye, YouTube.